What's going on, everybody? Here I am at Carolina Coast Harley-Davidson, and we're going to do a ride for domestic violence awareness. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Let's get up out of here, and we're gonna ride with these guys today. Like I said earlier, this is a ride for domestic violence, and I believe I am the only sports bike here, or I got a naked bike, but it's kind of a sports bike. Everything else seems to be Harleys, but that's all cool. I think there are 2 motorcycle clubs here today, and yep, I'm gonna make a left right up here. Anyway, there's 2 motorcycle clubs here today that seem to come out with a lot of people, and that's fine. I don't know the rules really. I guess they're trying to explain the rules about riding with motorcycle clubs. I guess they want to keep the clubs together, but somehow I ended up with this first group of I guess the first group that left the parking lot, and I didn't want to stop as y'all saw me come out of the dealership, so I'm just gonna ride with these guys. There shouldn't be too much of an issue. And here again, I'm riding with Harleys, and this is a totally different experience than just finding a sports bike Facebook club that I usually ride with coming out of Wilmington. I believe this is gonna be a lot more tame of a ride, which is all good with me. So I want to give y'all a little information about how I came about this. Several months ago, I was looking for potential rides for me to go on, and I found this on Facebook, and it was nearby. So I was like, well, hell, let me just sign up for this here one. And when I noticed it yesterday, right, I was like, well, what I got this weekend? And I saw this one pop up, and there were also 2 other ones. Making Slow Look Fast had a like a cookout and a ride out in Charlotte, and Moto 6 Sanity is holding a meetup today in Columbia. Quick shout out to Moto 6 Sanity and Joshua Pace. Check out both of those guys. They got they do YouTube moto vlogging, and they put out pretty quality stuff. So definitely check those 2 guys out. But anyway, I was thinking, well, what should I do? And it also came down to college football today. Let's be honest about it. I don't want it to sound like, oh, I had to do it for the domestic violence. I'm just that great of a guy. But, yeah, my Bulldogs come on today at 1:30, and then App State's at 3:30. So I'm going to wrap up this ride and get back, hopefully with an hour to spare before the game. Plan on grilling out, making a steak, barbecuing some chicken. But I thought about it today, and I could have gone to those other 2 meetups. Probably still watch my game. I'd end up in a hotel and probably still watch my games. But this one's kind of special to me. Domestic violence touches a lot of different people, and I'm no different. I definitely have friends and family that this has affected in the past, and it's always a terrible thing. And you have to pay $20 to ride in this ride, and I guess that money goes to somehow helping out somebody that's going through a situation with domestic violence or whatever. So it's $20 well spent. Hopefully it can in a small way help out somebody that's in need. That's for sure. And as I do this ride today, I got somebody in mind special that has been affected by this, and I'm definitely thinking about her. But yeah, this should be a pretty tame ride as far as it goes for group rides. It's a little bit older crew here, Harleys. Yeah, my mom had called me earlier today, and I was like, I'm I'm riding bikes today in a group, and she's like, oh, you know, she's always worried when I'm riding. I was like, God, don't worry about it. This one's going to be tame, and it seems like it is. I think there's this weird looking trike that's leading the group. Somehow they got like a, I don't know, one of them amusement park horses attached to it. Looks all weird. And they're wearing like Roman gladiator stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to get a shot of that to show you guys. But yep, that is what we're doing today. Give y'all a couple of quick channel updates. I have made the down payment on another bike. You guys probably can guess what it is by now. But like I said, it has come down to two different bikes really. The Kawasaki Versys 2015 1000 or the Kawasaki Ninja 1000 ABS. But I didn't make it too hard to figure out which one I'm going to get. But hopefully, you know, I got until the 30th of next month to get it on the rebate that it's priced at. I got several more $1,000s to get to the dealership before that happens. So I'm just kind of saving up and getting ready to do that. There'll be a whole lot of stuff to come whenever that happens. But as far as me riding the FZ07, as soon as I get that next bike, I'm gonna have to put the FZ07 in. It's gonna take a little sabbatical, I guess, from the channel, because I am putting way too many miles on her. You know, I've got like 13,000 miles on this bike. I haven't even had it, not even close to a year. I think in April it'll be a year. And we're way away from April. Still got the Wolf, still ride it, still motovlog off of it. But somehow this FZ07 has really racked up the miles, and I'm trying not to destroy her. I'm going to keep the FZ07, I'm going to keep the scooter, so I'll have 3 different bikes. But as soon as I get the next bike, I'm going to put this in the garage. I'm going to start it up every now and then, ride around the block every now and then, probably for the next 6 months or so. My ultimate goal is to have all 3 of my bikes with the same amount of mileage on it. And the reason for that is, you know, I feel like the bikes will last longer, and I'll get a whole lot more riding out of all the bikes. So, I mean, I'll get to ride my bikes all I want without putting a crazy amount of miles, because I ride every single day. As long as it's not raining, I'm riding. So what I want to do is I want to get all 3 bikes. Here we go. Yeah, I want to get all 3 bikes the same amount of mileage and take it from there basically, and then ride them all evenly at that point moving forward. But anyway, here we are at the stop. All these bikes rolling in. I want to thank everybody that watches this channel. Like, comment, subscribe as usual. But you know, think about people affected by domestic violence, and if any way you can do something for people,